Okay, I got one last thing. It's the greatest pickup line in the world.
Oh,
that was told to us.
You have to be. I mean, you have to be very clear about this.
What do you mean? Why?
Because I think there's a couple ways that this pickup line could drift off. There's a mastery.
Oh, there's definitely a mastery.
Yeah, so go and tell the story.
Well, your brother is here, and we've been on overdrive trying to get him laid all week because as everyone knows, I'm America's wingman, and it's more satisfying. I'll be honest, it's more satisfying to get someone else laid than for me to get laid.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
I think that's true for everybody because you don't have to deal with the fallout. You only get the rising tide. You only get the positive stuff. You only get the chase. It's like cheating, except you're not cheating. It's a loophole.
Vicarious
it's a loophole
cheating
in the system.
Loophole. All right, I see what you did.
You do all the advice. Okay. You get to see your plans come
my
to
wife's
fruition.
right here, but as long as I hook my brother up with someone else, it doesn't
exactly. That's not you doing it.
Me.
Then.
I didn't do anything.
Because there's the plausible deniability that he will completely fuck it up, which he has been doing all week. Because we've been giving him gold. And here's the line. We all know the line. We all know the "What's your dad like?" line.
Great line.
Problem is,
worked on my wife.
Did it really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. You want to ask her right now?
She's shaking her head.
Ask her.
I don't need
ask
to
her
ask
what's her
her.
dad's
She's
like.
shaking her. Well, yeah, but did you use it? That's the.
Well, I didn't have to. It worked.
Okay. So here's the line. Everybody knows the "What's your dad's like?" line. But the problem with that line is you got to already be talking to someone to use it. You already have to have the line of dialogue open. And that's the most impossible part.
And you have to feel fairly comfortable that they haven't gone through like a weird anti-dad situation recently.
No, I disagree with that. I think that only helps
you want if it's closer to tragedy, you're good to go is what you're saying.
I think if it's extreme either way, the last thing you want is like, he was fine.
Whatever.
Because then you got nothing to work with. I can work either way.
They're retiring next year.
They're the same to me.
No, okay.
I can work either way.
That's what you're saying. No,
but what you need is an opener to match the "What's your dad like?" line.
You can't open with "What's your dad's like?"
No, because then you seem like a fucking
weirdo.
What's your
dad like? And I think a lot of your fans have pointed out, like, well, the line doesn't work. Yeah, because you're just asking a stranger what their dad is like.
Yeah, that's not how human beings
hey, Dipper,
work.
What's your dad like? Yeah, of course that's not gonna work, you fucking lunatic, because she doesn't know you.
So here is the line, and it was told to us by a man who. Here's what else I love about Burning Man. In with all the hippies and the degenerates and the women who haven't shaved. There's also like real men who are regular guys who just own construction companies,
construction companies, and like
workers,
metalworking.
They're real men creating
calloused
real
hands
jobs.
With thick gloves.
Trump supporters, of course. I'm talking about
supporters.
real men at Burning Man, and real women too, I assume. And
only one way to find out.
We're hanging out at this bar with a real life version of the cartoon Texan from The Simpsons, and he says, "Guys, I got the best line in the world for you.
Listen to me.
It's very easy. Let me clue you in. All men know about three things. If you're a man, you get into your 50s, 60s, and you know three things, you win. You won. If you figured out three things, you're ahead of the game. You will think you figured out many more." Most of them are wrong.
Completely wrong.
That's why everyone hates you.
In fact, that's when the other man chimed in and he was like, "He's right. You're wrong."
And when he was telling us that the man the Texan man that we were talking to was right.
Another man chimed in. He's like, "Yeah, there's only the three things."
He co-signed. He co-signed to this thing. So now we got two men's, one out of their three. They're telling us, this is the line. He goes, "Guys, all you got to do, the only line you will ever need, is you ask a woman about her shoes."
Bing. You could hear a pin drop.
You could. It was my face lit up like the happiest emoji.
Of multifaceted gems had just exploded out of your eyes.
It was like that emoji with the smiley face and the gun, except without the gun. It was just a big smiley face. And I cannot believe this was right in front of my face.
Stumbled into the Aladdin's Cave of Wonders.
Yes, it was Aladdin's Cave of Wonders opening up before us. The library of Alexandretta opening up before us. The Jennifer Lawrence's tits hack, the zip file opening up before my eyes, so I could feast upon this glorious bounty in front of us. I saw in that moment 2 trees of my future. One before me not knowing this advice of asking women about their shoes, dying off and shriveling up and being this miserable mess full of unreached potential. And then I saw the future as it was going to be, me empowered by this line of asking women about their shoes, and I saw it soaring into the eyes, empowered by chaos emeralds and gasoline, soaring into the stratosphere and exploding into an angelic sunrise. Well, yes.
I was thinking, the line is so powerful that I used it on my wife.
Okay.
After she was my wife.
Did it work? You're getting a lot of weird looks from your wife. So because
proton decay.
Because what else do women agonize over more than the shoes they're going to wear?
Moment.
That is not sexist. That's not sexist because women love their shoes.
Yeah,
we love it. How many times have you been late? Have you been sitting in your apartment or her apartment and she's got 3 sets of shoes that all look interchangeable to you, but she's changing them?
We'll call it her apartment. And we'll say 3,600 times. 3,600.
Every single time you go out. Should I wear these shoes or these shoes? Why the fuck would you ask me? I have no idea. I am not looking below the waist. That's why a hijab is not, that's why it's a pillowcase and not an entire tied off sack, because we don't give a fuck what you look like below the heel. I don't care what kind of shoes you got, but every single time, that's what they're focusing on, is the shoes. They're bringing backup shoes. I'm going to bring these sandals, and just in case I want to throw these flats on when we get to the event, I'm going to put these in the trunk so I can slip into they agonize. There is nothing that a man, if you had an interchangeable penis and you were swapping penises out,
dicks like
that is the same exact
billion serve.
That is the same agony we would be going through if that were real. So I tried it. As soon as the real life Texas man told us that line, I have been trying it all week, and women have been lighting up like Christmas trees. I mean, it's been like a Japanese sword fight anime. We'll walk. I'll spit some like, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Hey, do those legs go all the way up? Whoa. Look at those ribs, baby. I love those ribs. I see all them ribs. I love the hair. I love your hair. I love your eyes. Look at your cheekbones. Oh my God, you look emaciated. You look sick.
Seems engaging.
Go to the hospital. You're a genius. I bet you're a genius, and you work hard, and you're smarter than all your friends, and you're prettier than your sister. Nothing. I'm shouting this at women as they're walking by me. They're 500 yards down the path, and I'm blowing everything I got out of them. I turn around and face the opposite direction, and I whisper under my breath, by the way, I love your shoes. And they will I'll turn around like a horror movie, and they'll be standing right there with laser beams shooting into my eyes going, do you really like my shoes?
Literally.
What do you think about them?
There were 11 girls standing in a semicircle around you asking
a rapid fire, spinning in a circle.
Which shoes? And they were all like really worried about whether or not it's their boots.
And they're competing. So that's the line. Those are 2. You load those pistols up when you go out. One in the right hand, one in the left hand. You'd be like Doc Holliday out there, all right? Tell me it doesn't work. If you tell me it doesn't work for you, you fucked it up. That's on you.